How's wedding planning? Is it fun?
So you asked.
Lauren Sanchez is done making plans because she's officially a married woman. The Emmy-winning journalist tied the knot with Amazon founder Jeff Bezos in a private ceremony in Italy.
Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding was supposed to be the event of the year. Imagine this. One of the richest men on the planet throwing an extravagant celebration with a guest list packed with A-list celebrities, billionaires, and influencers. Every detail was designed to scream luxury and wealth. But what actually happened? Instead of perfection, the wedding turned into a chaotic spectacle that left people talking for all the wrong reasons. From Kylie Jenner's controversial dress to Leonardo DiCaprio's awkward behavior, and even a decor theme that some called tacky. This wedding made headlines, and not in a good way. And that's not all. Add in a viral mishap during the night's entertainment, and this event quickly transformed from a dream wedding into a public relations nightmare.
I'm so excited to announce this. I never thought at 55 that, I'd be getting married. I mean, life is just beginning. It is just beginning.
You are preaching to the choir right here. We love you. That's amazing.
It just gets better and better.
But how did things go so wrong? From celebrity drama to over-the-top missteps, let's break down the wedding disaster that has everyone talking. Leading up to the big day, Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding was already being called the wedding of the year. It had everything you'd expect from a billionaire's dream celebration. Reports suggested the couple spared no expense, with some estimating the total cost to be in the tens of millions of dollars. And the guest list? A star-studded mix of Hollywood elites, global influencers, and the most powerful figures in tech and business. The location itself was stunning. While the exact venue was kept under wraps before the event, insiders revealed that Bezos and Sanchez chose a private, ultra-luxurious estate that had been decked out with extravagant decor. From the moment guests arrived, everything, from the custom floral arrangements to the high-tech light displays, was designed to leave them speechless. But it wasn't just the venue that had people buzzing. Every detail about the wedding screamed opulence. A private fleet of luxury cars transported guests to the event. The food? Prepared by world-renowned chefs with a menu featuring rare and exotic dishes. And let's not forget the entertainment. Rumors swirled about a drone show that was supposed to wow the audience with a futuristic display. Yet, despite the hype and the meticulous planning, the event didn't exactly go as planned. Behind the glittering exterior, cracks were already starting to show. Some guests reportedly whispered about how over-the-top everything felt, bordering on tacky rather than tasteful. And as the night unfolded, the celebrity drama overshadowed everything else. It quickly became clear that even with Bezos' fortune, money couldn't buy a perfect wedding.
The celebrations are expected to last all weekend, and our correspondent Sarah Rainsford is in Venice for us.
There's definitely some protest here in Venice about this wedding. I mean, look at this backdrop. It is absolutely beautiful.
What followed was a series of awkward, cringe-worthy moments that turned this wedding from a fairy tale into a spectacle. And it all started with Kylie Jenner's controversial outfit. Kylie Jenner's appearance at Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding might have been expected to turn heads, but not in the way it did. Known for her bold fashion choices, Kylie arrived wearing a daring, body-hugging dress that many guests and fans found completely inappropriate for the occasion. The outfit, which featured a plunging neckline and a thigh-high slit, was described by some as more fitting for a nightclub than a wedding. It didn't take long for whispers to start circulating among the high-profile guests. Several insiders claimed that Kylie's outfit broke unspoken wedding etiquette, overshadowing the bride on her big day. Critics pointed out that while Lauren Sanchez opted for a timeless and elegant gown, Kylie seemed to be making a statement that pulled attention away from the couple. Social media wasn't any kinder. Photos of Kylie's dress quickly went viral, sparking heated debates online. Many users slammed her for stealing the spotlight, with one commenter joking, "Kylie must have mistaken this for the Met Gala." Others defended her, arguing that her bold style is what makes her a fashion icon. But this isn't the first time Kylie has faced backlash for her fashion choices. In the past, she's been accused of pushing boundaries at events where more modest attire is expected. While some see her as a trendsetter, others argue that she often misses the mark when it comes to reading the room. And at Bezos' wedding, the latter seemed to be the overwhelming opinion. Still, Kylie wasn't the only guest making headlines that night. Next up was Leonardo DiCaprio, whose behavior left everyone talking, and not in a good way. Leonardo DiCaprio has always been a magnet for attention.
The two said "I do" in front of famous friends after celebrating their 2023 proposal on a yacht with Kris Jenner and Bill Gates, and then again at an intimate soiree with Oprah and Rob Pattinson.
But at Jeff Bezos' wedding, the actor found himself in an uncomfortable spotlight. According to sources, Leo's behavior at the event raised more than a few eyebrows. While mingling with other guests, he reportedly spent a significant amount of time chatting with a much younger attendee, a move that quickly became the talk of the night. It's no secret that Leo has a reputation for dating women under 25, a pattern that has sparked plenty of memes and criticism over the years. But at Bezos' wedding, his actions seemed to hit a nerve with many attendees. Some found his behavior inappropriate for such a high-profile and intimate occasion, while others saw it as yet another example of Leo's reluctance to break free from his much-discussed dating preferences. One insider revealed that several guests appeared visibly uncomfortable, with one attendee even jokingly saying, "Leo's got to stop turning weddings into his personal dating pool." The incident didn't go unnoticed online either. As soon as photos and rumors surfaced, social media users were quick to call him out, with some dubbing him the most awkward wedding guest of the year. But the awkwardness didn't stop there. Some reports allege that Leo's behavior caught the attention of Lauren Sanchez herself, who was said to be unimpressed by his antics. Whether or not this is true, one thing is certain: Leo's actions added yet another layer of drama to an already eventful night. And while Kylie's outfit and Leo's behavior stole the spotlight, the wedding itself wasn't immune to criticism. Next up, we have to talk about the decor. Because even with all the money in the world, taste isn't guaranteed. When it comes to Jeff Bezos, the world expects nothing short of extraordinary. But at his wedding, the decor proved that even billions of dollars can't guarantee good taste.
I was just telling you, I'm a little nervous, but I love it. It's so exciting.
The couple made their romance official in 2019 before Jeff popped the question in the south of France with a 30-carat ring.
You just need one person. Just one person. It literally changed my life.
The event was meant to be a spectacle of luxury, but many guests and online viewers were left scratching their heads over what they called a tacky and over-the-top aesthetic. The wedding featured a futuristic theme mixed with gaudy gold accents, mirrored surfaces, and larger-than-life floral arrangements that some described as overbearing. While the intention might have been to create a modern meets luxury vibe, critics compared it to something out of a Vegas casino or a sci-fi movie set. Hardly the timeless elegance most would expect from a billionaire's wedding. Guests reportedly whispered about the decor during the event, with one attendee allegedly overheard saying, "It feels like they tried too hard to show off." Even the centerpiece, a massive chandelier made entirely of artificial diamonds, was mocked online as being more about excess than style. Social media reactions were equally ruthless. Photos of the decor went viral, with users calling it a billionaire's attempt at being relatable, and proof that money doesn't buy taste. Even some fans of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez couldn't defend the choices, with one comment summing it up perfectly. When you have all the money in the world but no one to say, maybe don't. But if the decor was bad, the night's entertainment proved even worse. What was supposed to be a highlight of the evening turned into an embarrassing disaster that quickly became the talk of the event.
Brand new video, brand new photos. The bazillionaire and his brand new bride married on the island of San Giorgio Maggiore, Jeff's $500 million super yacht Kourou nearby. The I-dos in Venice were a vibe and so very star-packed.
As part of the evening's entertainment, Bezos and Sanchez had planned an elaborate drone show that was supposed to leave their guests in awe. The idea was to create a breathtaking display of synchronized drones forming intricate shapes and animations in the sky. Something futuristic and unforgettable. And unforgettable it was, but not for the reasons they hoped. According to reports, the drone show went horribly wrong. Midway through the performance, a technical malfunction caused several drones to lose control. Guests watched in shock as drones collided midair, some spiraling out of control and even crashing into nearby structures. What was meant to be a dazzling spectacle turned into an awkward and chaotic scene, with staff scrambling to control the situation. The mishap left guests stunned, and some reportedly joked that the drones were trying to escape the tacky decor. Others described the scene as both hilarious and cringeworthy, especially considering the event's multi-million-dollar price tag. But it didn't stop there. Videos of the failed drone show quickly surfaced online, going viral almost instantly. Social media users had a field day with the incident, with one tweet reading, "Jeff Bezos spent billions on rockets but couldn't get drones to fly at his wedding." Memes flooded the internet, poking fun at the irony of a tech mogul's event being undone by a technology failure. The drone disaster became the defining moment of the wedding, overshadowing even the celebrity drama and questionable decor. And while it provided plenty of laughs for the internet, it was undoubtedly a nightmare for Bezos and Sanchez, who likely wanted the evening to be remembered for very different reasons. But the fallout from this wedding wasn't just about the mishaps themselves. It's the way fans and the public reacted that sealed its fate as one of the most talked about events of the year.
And that, of course, is why Jeff Bezos and his now wife, Lauren Sanchez, chose this Italian location, this destination, for their 3-day wedding ceremony. We actually don't think this was the wedding itself. We think the actual proper nuptials happened in the United States.
When news and photos of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding hit the internet, the public response was swift and brutal. What was supposed to be a fairy tale celebration was quickly labeled a circus of excess by critics, with social media users and even some wedding guests calling out the event for its over-the-top extravagance and awkward moments. Kylie Jenner's dress became a major talking point, with many accusing her of stealing the spotlight and disrespecting the bride. Memes flooded social media, with one viral post joking, "Kylie Jenner understood the assignment. Unfortunately, it was the wrong one." Meanwhile, Leonardo DiCaprio's behavior reignited the ongoing debate about his dating preferences, with his actions at the wedding being labeled as both awkward and inappropriate. But it wasn't just the celebrity drama that drew criticism. The decor faced a harsh public takedown as well. Many people mocked Bezos for what they described as wealth without taste, while others pointed out the irony of a tech billionaire hosting a wedding where the technology, namely the drone show, failed so spectacularly. One viral tweet summed up the sentiment perfectly. Jeff Bezos could have just had a small, classy wedding, but instead we got Vegas on steroids with drones falling out of the sky. Even fans of Bezos and Sanchez struggled to defend the night. While some attendees tried to paint the event as misunderstood or overly scrutinized, the internet didn't hold back. The backlash wasn't just about the wedding itself. It became a symbol of excess, with critics arguing that the couple cared more about flaunting their wealth than creating a meaningful celebration. The wedding became a trending topic for days, with hashtags like #BezosWeddingFail and #MoneyCan'tBuy.
Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon and one of the world's richest men, has married the former journalist Lauren Sanchez in Venice. The event's reported to have cost around $46 million. It was relocated from the city centre after protests from Venetians.
Taste-dominating conversations on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And while the couple stayed silent on the criticism, it was clear that their attempt at creating a memorable event had backfired in the most public way possible. But after the dust settled, many were left wondering what's next for Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez. Could they bounce back from all the backlash? Or would this wedding disaster define their public image for years to come? Despite the endless public scrutiny, sources close to Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez claim the couple isn't too concerned about the backlash. Insiders suggest that Bezos, known for his laser focus on his goals, sees the wedding as nothing more than a personal celebration, and one that won't affect his reputation or his business ventures. Lauren Sanchez, on the other hand, is reportedly more aware of the criticism. Some insiders claim she's been quietly reaching out to friends and PR experts to help repair their public image. The couple is said to be planning a luxurious honeymoon, rumored to include a private yacht trip through the Mediterranean, where they can escape the spotlight and enjoy their newlywed status in peace. But the real question is how this wedding will impact their broader public perception. For years, Bezos has worked to cultivate an image of power, innovation, and success. Yet this event has cast a shadow on that narrative, with critics arguing that the wedding was a glaring example of tone-deaf extravagance. Still, Bezos and Sanchez seem unfazed.
But this is where they've had the 3-day party with an A-list guest list of celebrities, stars, particularly from the United States. So there are paparazzi all over town trying to snap pictures of them as they climb onto the water taxis.
Reports suggest they're moving forward with plans for new philanthropic initiatives and even a rumored documentary project about Bezos' life and achievements. Some speculate that the couple will use these ventures to shift the narrative and remind the public of their accomplishments, rather than their missteps. As for the wedding itself, It'll likely go down in history as one of the most talked about and ridiculed celebrations of the decade. But whether it becomes a lasting stain on their legacy or just a momentary blip depends on how the couple handles the aftermath. One thing's for sure, Bezos and Sanchez aren't going anywhere. And as they continue to live their lives in the public eye, this wedding will serve as a reminder that even the richest people on Earth can't always control the narrative. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding was supposed to be a once-in-a-lifetime event, a symbol of love, wealth, and power. But instead of being remembered as the ultimate fairy tale wedding, it's gone down as one of the most talked-about disasters in recent history. From Kylie Jenner's controversial dress to Leonardo DiCaprio's awkward behavior, and from the tacky decor to the viral drone mishap, every element of the event seemed to spark debate, criticism, or outright mockery. It's a reminder that no matter how much money you have or how much effort you put into creating a perfect image, some things are just beyond your control, especially when the public is watching. But here's the real question. Was this wedding a reflection of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's extravagant lifestyle? Or was it a tone-deaf misstep that exposed the downsides of living under constant scrutiny? Either way, the event has left people talking, and not in the way the couple probably hoped. So, what do you think? Was this wedding a genuine celebration of love that was blown out of proportion by critics? Or was it a billionaire spectacle that missed the mark? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more celebrity drama and insider scoops. Because if this wedding proved anything, it's that money can buy you a lot of things, but it can't buy taste, and it definitely can't guarantee a scandal-free night.